Ladies and gentlemen, the moment has finally arrived. Brawl Talk is here and I can finally freaking watch it. I'm sick of waiting. Be sure to stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. Sneak peeks are right around the corner. But first, we need to break this down as best as we can, as methodically as I can for a very first watch through, at least. So let's start this bad boy. Hey, we got 8 minutes and 19 seconds of goodness. Let's go.
We are going to brawl and beyond with a playable
What the frick? Buzz Lightyear? A brawler? I honestly, it's too much. The beginning is too much. 2 new brawlers? Skater brawler? The frick is that? It's too much. Dude, was that Kenji?
Welcome to Brawl Talk.
Nice. Okay, thank goodness that's over. The intros are too much. Hey, say it with me now. Free is always good. What the heck? No way. It's like different brawler versions. Saber mode. Melee brawler? Dang. This is ridiculous. There's 3 modes. Winged mode.
2 projectiles that deal more damage the closer to the target he is. He
also uses
his wings to jump higher and drops bombs.
Yo!
He also has a hypercharge, which doesn't affect
Oh my gosh.
still increases his damage, speed,
Look,
and
okay, that was
defense.
Gadget, look. Oh, we can see one there. Gosh, this is crazy. It's hard to follow. To Infinity and Beyond.
Buzz Lightyear will be available in any game mode but ranked. You can
Okay,
play him
that's
from
probably a good
December
thing.
12th, and he'll be
December
playable
12th?
until the 4th of February.
Okay, I need a second here. That was a lot. Okay, bro, the events are getting more and more unique, if you ask me. So we don't just have like an event now, like the Godzilla one, right? Or the SpongeBob one, this cluster of different content. The event is centralized around a playable brawler, being Buzz Lightyear. And I believe in the intro, it said 2 brawlers plus Buzz, so I don't know, you can't, would you technically call Buzz Lightyear a brawler? So I guess 3 brawlers, kinda. But let's break this down. So basically, we are all gonna be able to play Buzz Lightyear on December 12th for free. This is the playable new content that everyone's going to get. We all start at 0 trophies on Buzz, and we work our way up with trophies that don't necessarily count as trophies. They're the end season trophies that go to those boxes at the end. But bro, this is actually really interesting. We're all kind of at the same footing, right? We can all play Buzz Lightyear, but we can kind of select what we want to play, right? We have laser mode, saber mode, and wing mode. So bro, this is honestly really cool. So there's going to be a lot of people playing Buzz, but there's 3 different modes, right? We have laser mode, saber mode, and winged mode. The laser mode is more of like a long range projectile base Buzz that you should be able to get away with those longer range control maps where sharpshooters thrive. Each shot dealing 2,320 damage, including some burn damage on top of that. And then the super is really similar to what the basic attack is. It's just a cone. Each of those dealing with that super 1,000 damage, it looked like. So not as much as the basic attack or anything, but still a good burst option, it looks like. In my opinion, I think the laser mode is the most boring to me, just based on preference. I really like the saber mode. So next is saber, where you can unload pretty dang quick. You're a more melee attacker, a lot like BB, right? Doing 2,400 damage per attack. But then the super is where it starts getting wild, right? We have kind of feeling like Crow mechanics. If you guys remember Crow back in the day, it kind of feels like that, where you have like a long hang time and then you blitz into the ground, but there's knockback with this one. This is going to be really useful for a melee centered brawler, having a knockback mechanic like that. That's really cool. I think that's my favorite one. It's a toss-up between this one and the winged mode. I like the winged mode a lot. So the damage scaling for this is a little bit more tricky, seeing that it's kind of the reverse of Piper. You're going to be doing more damage the closer you get to an individual, but some of this burst is pretty dang crazy. I think they're right on top of the individual, but we're seeing 2,000 stacks in there, 1,640. Is that 1,340 there in the background, and then a couple 2,000s. So that winged power up or winged Buzz does a lot of damage at close range. But I think my favorite part of the winged is that super. You guys know I'm a fan of mobility. Being able to do that like over walls and stuff like that, I think will be really good. Man, this is all crazy. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Which one do you think is your favorite, and what are your opinions on just a limited playable brawler for a collab? It's really cool, but of course there's more to this. We can see some hypercharge effects going on like here. So Buzz has a hypercharge ready to go for when we play with him, and we get a look at a gadget here, Turbo Booster. Buzz Lightyear activates his turbo, sprinting forward in his current direction. But we also have a limited time mastery track here, which I can't complain. And the actual thing is to infinity and beyond. Interesting, interesting. And we only have until the 4th of February to play this guy. So from the 12th to the 4th. I'm interested to see if there's going to be like, if we'll have to level him up, use our hard-earned progression on a limited time brawler. There's a lot of questions that I'm looking forward to seeing with sneak peeks, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But I think we got to move away from Buzz. That is a huge drop of content that's just so unique. But let's move on. Let's see what else is in store for us here. Heck yeah. Oh, the skins. We all saw this coming, bro. Woody Colt, snakes in his boot. Oh, that's cute. Adorable. Yeah, Chezzy. Hey, Paula cameo. We all saw this coming as well. So it was both. I don't know why I was thinking when we were making that video yesterday why it couldn't be both. Where I was like, oh, Buzz Lightyear doesn't look like Buzz like Surge would. But hey, we got Buzz Lightyear and Surge Buzz. That's funny. But let's move on. It just works out so well. Man, they're fire. That Colt one. You guys know I love Colt. So fire. Free rewards. Oh yeah. So we get them for free on day 1. So we got interesting. Presents. Ooh. We have a new reward. It looks like. Yo. So we have presents, a new currency. There's not a currency, excuse me. A new openable feature coming to the game, which seems to be kind of a reoccurring thing in all these event updates, right? So we have presents this time around, which I can't complain. Hey, who doesn't like presents for Christmas? This is a pretty cool vibe. What can we get?
And the brand new toy skins like
Okay. Yo, that's adorable. Oh my god. That's crazy.
A reference to the most intense toy that ever existed.
I'm not sure I know the reference. If you know, let me know. Is that my Santa Dyna? It's my favorite skin versus Dynamite. Oh, that was adorable. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, look at that. Like I've been saying, take a look at some of these rewards. When it comes to Brawler Days, it's a lot of the time littered with free things, right? We have this track that starts off when the update drops all the way until Christmas, I'm guessing. But we can take a look at some of these rewards. We're getting a boot profile icon for free. We're getting a random present for free. Then we have a pig pin, which is a reference from, of course, Toy Story. Day 5, we got a present there, 2 of them, and I believe it cuts off there. But yeah, it should be really hyped for free stuff. That's the great thing or the fun thing about Brawler Days. There's so much free rewards. Let's keep this ball rolling. Yeah. And end on the 25th. 12th through the 25th. So 13 days of free rewards. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
Can I get another event, please?
Another event. It's already been crazy. There's 3 minutes in. Oh my god. What? In Brawl Stars fashion, we can get... Bro, like, what other game does this? I know we're getting Buzz Lightyear for free, which is like... It's a brawler that we can play with in the game, but we're getting like another brawler for free. So technically you could say we're getting 2 brawlers for free. Meeple here. Really interested to see what his stats breakdowns are, but 2 free brawlers? Again, I don't know if you're counting Buzz, but that's crazy. But normally for Brawler Days, we do end up getting... And Buzz Lightyear. Or Surge Lightyear. I got a feeling this is going to start getting confusing. Basically like the Angels are steaming. Oh.
Completing the objective and taking down.
Whoa, did you see that game mode? Or was that Brawl Ball? They look different.
Now, you might be wondering, why do I need pizza slices? Well, you can use this delicious currency to get prizes in the new pizza.
Dude, this is crazy. It's like a mashup between SpongeBob and just other game modes, but like we also can have a limited time brawl. This is crazy. I like the aesthetics of this one more than SpongeBob, though. I gotta be frank with you. I like the vibes.
Mamma mia! In this new shop, you'll find special offers, currencies,
I see.
hypercharged star drops, and some presents if you miss them during Brawl Days.
You'll
cool.
even be able to get the new brawler
Yo!
for free if you collect and save enough pizza.
A lot of this stuff in Brawl Talk is subject to change, and I really can't put my finger on like how much 410 pizza slices is. Okay, whenever we're dealing with like new currencies from these events, the beginning is just all so much to take in. It usually takes like a week to kind of get used to like how things operate for these things. But if it is a currency that we can get just by playing the game and stuff like that and save up over time, and we can use them on this specific offer, 410, we can get this brawler for free, which is so cool for free-to-play players out there. I don't mind, you know, looking at it through the lens of a free-to-play player. I don't mind expending effort in order to get stuff for free, right? It's kind of fun in a way, right? It's really rewarding being able to get new content that's not behind a paywall, which looks like it's not going to be. So it's really, really cool.
The Pizza Planet shop will have many different offers with different discounts.
Okay, so I'm seeing kind of some different prices here, what we can kind of expect. So it looks like the mega pack, 95 pizza. I'm curious to see how much we got for those rewards back. I'm trying to get a gauge on how much or how hard 410 pizza is going to be. So he's got 14 there. I think we'll just have to wait and see how regular getting pizza is or how hard it actually is. But of course, much like the SpongeBob, I got a feeling you're probably going to be able to buy pizzas in the shop if you want Meeple on like the very first day or something like that. But just for the fact that we have the option to be able to save up and get it, I think is pretty hype, right?
It will grant you a freebie every day.
Oh, okay.
With the Pizza Planet
You get free
event, we are
stuff.
getting new game modes, a bunch of 2v2 game modes. Did you say 2v2? Yes.
Ayo!
Knockout and
2v2!
Gym Grab, but also 2 new ones, air hockey and special delivery.
Air hockey plays very similar to Brawl Ball. But
Oh, that's what we were seeing. This is sick. In
Special
2v2s.
delivery, it plays like payload. But the
Bro,
big thing-
2v2 is such a good idea. I don't know why it hasn't been in the game yet, right?
And if you have more brawlers on the delivery than
So
your opponent,
freaking
you can
sick.
still push it. The Pizza
Not
Planet
everyone
event
can get
starts
together a
on
group of
January
3 people to
and
play,
ends in
right?
early February.
New Brawler. Meeple
All right,
is a
we got
mysterious
Meeple here.
being who knows every rule of every board game and is obsessed with them.
Meeple's presence, nobody is allowed to break the rules.
The free
Except
brawler.
Meeple.
So
Check
marksman
out that
to a degree.
slightly home dog
Not
of the
super
Euros.
long range
For their
though.
super,
It's got
Meeple
homing
shoots
on
power
all
at
hits.
21 on a D20, which allows Meeple and their
Oh,
teammates
dang,
to
there's like a
pierce through
critical
environmental
shot
rules with their
mechanic.
attacks.
Meeple will not be released with a value pack like we usually do. But
What the
will
heck is
instead
going
be
on?
In the Pizza Planet shop. So I will repeat it. Collect and save enough pizza slices and you can get Meeple for free.
That's so
Meeple
cool,
comes
dude.
with a 29 gem skin, Strike Meeple.
Dude, this breakdown is actually kind of confusing here. We're seeing a couple of really interesting abilities. So, for example, we have a marksman-esque character, not crazy range. It's reminding me of like maybe Bonnie-ish range, right? You're going to be outranged by like the traditional marksman, like pipers and bells and stuff like that. But the gimmick here on the basic attack is that it's homing like a slight amount. It's not going to be, I don't think, I hope it's not going to be like the piper gadget, but it's got like a slight bend to it. As you can see, just a slight bend. It's just like a little forgiveness, right? It hits him. All right, so it looks like the basic attack shot does 2,600 damage there, which isn't bad, but we're seeing a different value here later on with his super. So when he puts down this radius for his super, his attack damage goes up a little bit while he's standing there, but they also explain the super allows him and teammates on his team to be able to shoot through walls, which is also a really interesting supporting mechanic there. Trying to think how that might function in the game in strats, how that could be useful, but I'm confused over this here. What is this? We already went over super, but what is he placing down here? I don't think it's a hypercharge, right? Because he's not glowing and he has his super here. So is that a gadget, that a wicked gadget that he just blocks people so he can just wreck them, which couples amazingly with his super? They're trapped in a box. You use your super to shoot through walls. Can you imagine that gem grab? Like, what is that? Man, it cuts off right before the frame. Like, I can't see like a gadget activation. He's just shooting it.
Which allows Meeple and their teammates to
Dang.
pierce
It looks like he has 2 supers. That's crazy. That's broken though.
Meeple will not be released with a value pack like we usually
Look at
do,
that.
but will instead be in the Pizza
Wow.
Planet shop. So I will repeat it. Collect and save
Interesting.
enough pizza slices and you can get Meeple for free.
And Meeple
An
comes
epic.
with a 29 gem skin, Strike Meeple.
That's gonna be crazy, bro. Crazy. But we're carrying on here. I like that brawler. I like that brawler a lot.
Skin.
Heavy Kenji gets
Oh.
Don't say it.
laser sword and is the
What?
Brawler skin with the Mamushi Kenji and Power
Oh
Dash.
yeah, people are gonna eat these skins up. That's crazy. It's a saber, or a, what do they call it? A katana or something?
Mamushi Kenji and Our Dash
That's
Kenji
crazy.
progress in
Oh my
Passport.
god.
Moon Driller Mode is testing the theory that
Cute.
the moon is made of cheese.
Runner, Nita, and her partner Bruce.
These skins are
commit
sick.
space crimes, but you can trust their friendship.
It's so like I never foresaw more Star Force skins seasons
Sounds like
coming.
Star Force Mary.
And finally, extraterrestrial Eve, whose
That's
UFO
cute.
is for some reason always blurry in
Very
the
nice.
hidden
The
pictures.
Star Force season starts in January. Beat me up, Danny.
What else we got, man? This has been crazy so far. It's a lot to take in. It feels like there's 2 events going on. Good randoms.
Back for the February Brawl Pass season.
Yes.
Rowdy is joining the group with Pop Melody as the Brawl Pass
Yeah.
skin,
You see
White
those
Melody,
animations
Black Queen
on that
Melody
skin?
as
The
Chroma
skin?
Creation.
Quit playing poker.
Oh my god.
Playing
Yes.
games with your heart for sure.
Bye bye Buzz. He's not gonna
By
be
the way,
for
the dev team are freaking adorable right now.
Hey,
Dang.
do a kickflip.
Of course, bro. I'm a pro skater.
Skater brawler.
Ollie is
Yep.
a new type of
Ollie.
a taunter joining Star.
Oh, the cassette. You see that in his skateboard? Or his that? That was the sneak peek that in that photo. It's fun to see what they do here, but also this brawler was heavily sneak peeked on that van from the animation. This is sick, dude. He's got a hoverboard. What's his gonna be like? I hope he's got good mobility.
And rides a custom hoverboard, blasting his favorite tunes wherever he goes. His beats are so
He can
infectious
go
that
over
brawlers
walls?
Can't help but dance when they hear them.
When you use his super, Ollie dashes forward and starts blasting beats. These
Oh.
beats will taunt enemy brawlers until his mixtape
Taunt mechanic.
Ollie is
Dang.
available in late December with his 29 gem skin, Ollie G.
That's really cool. So I'm thinking that might be a gadget where he can go over walls like that. That's really cool. And the mobility from his super, dude. Plus the piercing. Man, I got a feeling this brawler is going to be really good at super cycling. But as for the damage coming from the basic attack, it looks like it's different a few times, right? We have a 1600 stack there, a 1700 stack there, and another 1700. Maybe it's distance based. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. But it's not differing that much. We're seeing about 17 to 1600 damage for that basic attack. But where like the interesting stuff is happening is with his super and mobility. So super dashes forward at someone, and then you have this small radius that taunts individuals. So brand new kind of like stun-ish mechanic, which I think is actually really good for him as a character. He doesn't do a crap ton of damage. I'm hoping he has pretty fast reload speed, but if you taunt them, you're able to cycle up your super really easily because you're getting free basic attacks. It doesn't appear that they can shoot, but it looks like they're just kind of like running at you or something like that. So really interesting mechanic. I like what I'm seeing there with the going over walls mechanics as well. Man, that's cool. What is that like scaling? Okay, he does 1700 the majority, but why does it start with 1600? I don't get that, but who cares? Man, who do you like better for the new brawlers? I think I'm vibing with Ollie a little bit here. I like Ollie a lot. Interesting. Let's see the rest. Oh, yo, that Dynamite skin is sick. Jungle Gene.
Maverick Crow, and
Nice.
Robo
Ooh,
Fett.
that crow skin's pretty sick. Nice. Trophy sucker? Heck yeah. I was like right in there. Oh, sick. Okay. So much content in these updates, bro. Great. I think that could be good. You know, like brawlers getting hypercharges where it's like the hypercharge to the super is like but it's just good for like the damage increase. I feel that for Piper a lot, but this kind of feels like that as well. I don't know if people are going to be like taking the portals very often or how long that ability stacks or stays with the portal. Is it going to be there all the time? I'm not sure, but I guess a shield is okay.
Janet, you will now be able to control her better, and she can even stay still.
Oh my gosh, she can stay stagnant. Oh my gosh, that is busted. That Eve one is broken. Oh my gosh, dude. Look how fast it's going. How many Eve hatchlings would that thing give? Look at that. Okay, Eve's is the best by far. Yeah, like that's just bigger super. More, is that more? Yeah, more notes. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, Eve's is the best by far. I'm sorry. That thing, during its lifespan, if it pops out hatchlings that quick, you're looking at what, like 20 hatchlings? That's ridiculous. And I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Man, holy crap. That's a funny frame to end on too. All right, bro, head is kind of buzzing a little bit right now. I don't know if you guys are feeling a little bit of a whiplash from that Brawl talk as much as me, but there's just a lot of content. So we get Buzz for free. One of the other brawlers is free as well. The two brawlers pretty cool. The other two, we got 2v2 game mode coming out, a really hype air hockey game mode. That sounds fun as heck. There's just a lot of content. 6 hypercharges. Wow, my head hurts. It's buzzing. But make sure to stay tuned to the channel. We'll be diving into sneak peeks here, so we're kind of all caught up to speed and on the same track, knowing what's going on here, moving forward into the update. But yeah, everyone, dude, I'm very excited to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below. This is wild. So let me know, stay tuned, and we'll be talking super soon. Adios, everybody. Take care.